Thank you again and again for joining me for your practice. Please make your way onto your mat into a seated position to start. You choose how to sit, how to be, according to how you feel from the very get-go of your practice today. You might go with right how you naturally flop down onto the earth. I invite you to take some wiggling, some rock and rolling around your mat. Be it a loose shake or some graceful circles of the head, the shoulders, even great big sushi rolls initiated from your waist. But as you start to land, feel free to make any adjustments. Anything that might allow you to feel more stable where you sit and more welcome in your practice. And then take a deep breath in, as if you were drawing this one single breath in through the crown of the head. It floods the brain, feeds each cell of the thinking mind. Open up your mouth. With a big sigh of an exhalation, let the awareness settle down into the heart. This home of the same neurons that are found in the brain, that implies we can think with the heart, that we can lead with the heart. Breathe to this space. As the lungs fully inflate, see if you can take in a little more breath, further expanding through the entire rib cage, the sternum all the way around both sides to the back. Through parted lips, blow the exhale away. Allow the awareness to lower down just below the navel into the Hara. Here lies your physical midpoint, your center of gravity, the spot that is equidistant between the head and the feet. Deep breath in, and through your nostrils, a slow breath out, sustaining the awareness, the attention in the lower abdomen. As you inhale, extend your arms out to the sides gently, like you're peeling them open, the palms wide, fingers spread. And as you exhale, bring the left hand to the belly, the right hand to cover it. The gentle weight and warmth comforts the Hara that lies behind them. Breathing in, the belly expands, it presses into the palms. Breathing out, you become even more present in your vibrational, spiritual center. A few more rounds of breath here, feeling free to arch slightly, pressing the belly forward into the hands with your inhale if it feels good. Curling gently back in the opposite direction with the exhales, or maybe gently winding the body around this space. And the breath has that sweet ability to direct you out of the mind into the body, focusing on this especially special center heightens consciousness, deepens your connection with yourself, with your practice, with all outside of you as well. Because this point, where once was attached an umbilical cord, there still is an implied connection between you and the universe. Biologically, emotionally, nourishes and detoxifies. One more cycle of breath here, in through your nose. If it would feel good, let the exhale out through your mouth. As the next inhale fills the belly, which presses into the hands lift off, reach up into the sky. And as you exhale, lower the right hand down to the right, pressing into the hand as the left arm reaches alongside the ear for a lateral stretch. Allow a slight pulse up with the inhalation, and perhaps a deepening of your fold with the exhale. And inhale to cartwheel upright, dropping left hand to the left, and an exhale to sweep the right arm up and overhead to the left. Now for a round of breath here, you can play with the push of the ground away, the reach into the sky. And with your next inhale, again, cartwheel up, this time right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. With the exhale, only gently use the leverage of the hands to twist, drawing the awareness straight back into that center. An inhalation allows some expansion, some length. And the exhale, a softness, perhaps a deepening of the twist that symbolically wrings out anything obstructing that natural center. With an inhale, we'll turn the gaze forward, sweep that right arm forward all the way across the body to the left. As you exhale, the left elbow scoops up the right and squeezes in just to feel a nice release in the right shoulder. As you inhale, press right arm into left, opening up some space. With the exhale, either squeeze again or you can wind the elbows up like eagle. If you've eagled, with the inhale, lift the elbows. If you're in the same position, press that right arm into the left. Eagle arms. With the exhale, squeeze the elbows in toward the belly. Let the spine round as much as feels good. And with the inhale, we'll lift the elbows if you're bound, or open up if you're not. As you exhale, unwind into your twist to the left. So feel your way in first before you go too deep. And then allow yourself to open enough to take a full, complete breath in. Feel the belly expand, that space, the Hara, and the bowl created by the bottom of the rib cage through the pelvis. With the exhale, maybe you deepen your twist. A little squeeze for all the major organs that lie within this space. Inhale, and we'll simultaneously turn the gaze forward, sweep the left arm forward. With the exhale, right arm goes for the scoop, opening through the shoulder. Inhale, and you allow some space. With the exhale, you choose if you'd like to eagle up the arms. If you have, with the inhale, a little lift. And with the exhale, squeeze, chin toward chest, elbows toward belly. Inhale and we'll lift or open. Exhale and we're unwinding, hands to the earth. Make your way into tabletop position, as you like, as you know how. Perhaps adding a sway right to left. Perhaps rolling the head in a few circles. Fully aware of that center of gravity that the body seems to stem from, that the legs move from. That place where the majority of the body's serotonin is created. Neurotransmitter that sends messages from the Hara or the gut upward through the heart, finally to the brain. Can you allow yourself to be guided intuitively? Here. Can you take one more round of breath, moving in a way that instinctively feels good, or choosing stillness if that's what's right now? Whatever is going on, with your next inhalation, extend the right arm out to the right. As you exhale, thread it beneath the left. Lie down onto your right shoulder, onto the right side of the head. Now feeling the twist happening in that space in the lower belly. Stay here, or with the inhale, you can move the left hand forward on your mat, or reach it way up to the sky. If you've reached and you'd like to bind, go for it on an exhale, wrapping left hand behind the back. Stay. Or if you'd like a little more, tuck the left toes under. On your inhale, you can lift the left knee, press back through the heel to release the hamstring. If you've lifted the knee on the exhale, gently lower it back down. If you're bound on the inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, and we'll all plant the left hand on the earth in front of the face. As you inhale, just drag yourself up into tabletop position, feeling yourself unwind. Inhale, and we'll take a little tiny cow pose. As the belly fills, it dips toward the earth. You might even feel a magnetic pull. With the exhale, curl into cat. Inhale brings you through neutral. Left arm reaches out through the left, fingers spread wide open. With the exhale, gently lace the left arm beneath the right as you set yourself down on the left shoulder, so gently. Now pause here or move on with the inhale, sliding the right hand forward or reaching up high. With the exhale, the option to bind right hand behind the back where it might clasp the left side or thigh. One more option with your inhales to tuck the right toes, lift the knee, press into the ball of the foot. And if you have, with the exhale, lower it. If you've bound on the inhale, you'll reach back up high, and on the exhale, we'll all press right hand down to the earth. Inhale as you rise back up to tabletop, so slowly you feel the lower abdomen, the lumbar spine even out. And with the inhale, you'll dip into cow pose. Feel where you're balanced. Where's your center? With the exhale, curl around that center into cat. Inhale. And again, we'll arch into cow pose. If you'd like, reach the right arm forward. Press the left leg back. And if you have, crunch elbow to knee beneath the body. Same cat style, rounding in the spine. Inhale, and one more time, we'll reach or your regular cow pose. Exhale into cat, lowering left knee, right hand to the earth. Inhale to cow or left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, and you'll round the spine whether you're crunching or not. Inhale, one more cow pose or the extended arm and leg. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow pose, tuck your toes under. Exhale into downward facing dog. feeling as much pressure in the hands as you do in the feet. Shift the hips from right to left if it feels good. Lift up onto all 10 toes with an inhale. With an exhale, take a mini bend in the knees, pressing through the hands to send the belly toward the thighs. As you inhale, straighten the knees, lift back up onto the toes. And with the exhale, lower the heels over to the right. If you'd like, you can lift up onto the left fingertips. And with your inhale, cruise back into down dog. Lift the right leg in your mat. With the exhale, let's come into plank pose. Bend the right knee, draw it toward the right elbow. And with your inhale, come back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, lower right foot down beside left. Bend the knees, maybe a little deeper than last time. And as you inhale, straighten knees, lift onto the toes. Exhale, and the heels smush over to the left. You can lean way into the left hand, getting light in the right if you'd like. Inhale as down dog, center up the weight, lift up the left leg. And with the exhale, your modified plank, bent left knee toward left elbow. Inhale to your three-legged dog. Exhale, left toes meet right, knees bend, heavy head. As you inhale, straighten the legs, lift up onto the toes. And with your exhale, tiptoe or walk up to meet hands at the top of the mat. Feet about hips width distance apart. With your inhalation, little length in the spine, kind of a lazy Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, melt down over the legs. Bring the hands up to cradle the head, interlacing the fingers right where the base of the skull meets the top of the spine. Now use the hands to massage the back of the head. The thumbs take circle into the neck. You might just hang out, or you might take a sway here. As you further decompress both spine and mind. For another 2 cycles of breath, the sweetness of this inversion, where the heart is above the head and the Hara is above the heart. The point where you're folded from. One more breath in. Keep your hands as they are, interlaced. With the exhale, bend your knees just a little bit or a lot if you'd like. And as you inhale, roll up to stand, hands still cradling the head. Aware of that lengthening from your center in both directions. As the spine fully lengthens, the head stacks on top. Use the hands to lift it a little bit higher. Stay, or with the exhale, you can lean the head back into the hands. If you've leaned back on the inhale, straighten up. Maybe you can lift up a little higher even. And with the exhale, hinge over to the right. Right hand is supporting the head as the hips press left. Inhale to straighten up, fully realign. And exhale to lean to the left. As you inhale, straighten up, reach up. With the exhale, draw the hands past the head, beyond the heart, to the belly. Little pressure into the hands, the weight lands in the heels. As you inhale, ground the toes, the belly presses into the hands now. Exhale. As you inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. With the exhale, draw the hands all the way down to the shins. Inhale and we'll press into the shins, lengthening the spine. And with the exhale, lower the fingertips. Step the left foot back into a lunge. Inhale and the right arm will peel up to the sky. Let's stay for an exhalation I like to really lean into the left hand and turn it into a bit of a twist, up to you. One more breath here, in. Exhale carries you into plank. Right hand circles to the earth as the right toes slide back to meet left. Inhale, and we'll shift to the tips of the toes. As you exhale, gently lower your knees, heart and chin to the mat, Skandasana. And inhale glides you into a little baby cobra, elbows are tucked in. With the exhale, lower down to earth, forehead plants, legs slide a little further back. As you inhale, peel up into a second cobra, maybe a tiny bit higher than the last. And use the whole exhalation to lower. Can you feel your abdomen comforted by the support of the floor? One more time, inhale as you rise up into Bhujangasana. Keep the shoulders as low as possible as the gaze lifts. With the exhale, return to earth. Inhale, tabletop. Toes tuck, keep your knees grounded. With the exhale, press back into child's pose. One breath in and maybe you rock the forehead side to side against the earth. Through nose or mouth, exhale. Is your belly, your hara, touching your thighs? Inhale lifts you up into tabletop, knees rise off the mat. And with the exhale, we're drawn into down dog. Again, aware of that center of gravity, your source of vibration, of sustenance, of connection. As you inhale, lift up onto your toes. With your exhale, drop your heels to the right. If you want to, bend your knees. Inhale for down dog. Even out, lift the right leg. And with your exhale, bend the knee to open the hip. One breath in, one circle of the right ankle, maybe a wiggle of the toes. And with your exhale, let's take a twisted plank, sweeping right knee beneath you toward left elbow. Inhale, back up to your three-legged dog, right toes high, your head heavy. And with the exhale, step right foot forward. As you inhale, we're going to reach the arms back alongside the hips, so you're in a hovering lunge. And with the exhale, we're cartwheeling into warrior two. So the left arm leads. Right knee stays bent as the left heel flattens. With the inhale, allow yourself a little lift if you need to adjust your stance, or maybe it just feels good. With the exhale, set the drishti, the gaze, out over the front hand. And now breathe in, experiencing the power from that source in your center. And breathe out, letting it all go. One more breath in here. With the exhale, flip the front palm. And as you inhale, reverse warrior, combing that right hand through the sky, still aware of your center. Exhale carries you through warrior two into side angle. Right elbow to knee or hand to the earth. Left arm overhead. Big breath in. Seems to expand from the navel to the left foot, to the crown of the head. Exhale. As you inhale, again, we're cartwheeling up, this time to warrior two. Straighten the right knee, pivot the right toes so they're parallel with the left. You're sideways on your mat. And with the exhale, hinge at the hips. We're folding all the way down into Prasarita Padottanasana A, where traditionally the hands line up with the feet and the head moves toward that same line. Feel free to vary it if you'd like to experiment, or if you just know it would feel better to walk the hands forward or back. 3 full rounds of breath here. Experiencing yet another inversion that reminds us where all thought initiates often called the second brain of the body. Many think of it as the first. That central point, right where you're folded right now. Let the next inhale lift you up just enough to flatten the palms right along the long edge of the mat, left edge. As you exhale, take a little bend in the left knee, the back knee. So a mini skater's pose. Inhale. With the exhale, just switch sides, straightening the left knee, bending the right for one breath in. As you exhale, turn to face the front. Hands surround the bent right knee and foot. As you inhale, let's straighten the right knee any amount into pyramid pose. You're in a pretty wide version of it. If you'd like, hop that back foot in, halfway or even more. Inhale and exhale. Next, inhale. We're sending the weight into the right foot, lifting the left foot. It can go anywhere from hovering off the earth to about parallel in Warrior 3 to way up high for standing split. Stay for an exhale. You're welcome to clasp the standing ankle with the right hand or both. One more breath in. And with that exhale, lower left foot down beside right. Hands to the shins as you inhale, lengthen Ardha Uttanasana. With the exhale, fold, wrap the hands around the back of the heels. With an inhale, massage up the calves. And with the exhale, squeeze back down again. Soft bend of the knees. As you inhale, roll up to stand. And with the exhale, circle the shoulders back. Pause in Tadasana for a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale and we'll reach up. Interlace all but the index fingers and point a little higher. With the exhale, take your point over to the left as the hips press to the right. Inhale brings you into alignment, into length. And with the exhale, we're leaning the other way. Bring your awareness to the belly, to the Hara. Inhale to lift up. With the exhale, draw the hands down to the belly. Inhale, feel it, breathe into the palms. And with the exhale, the hands gently press back. Inhale, then we'll reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. With the exhale, draw the hands past the heart as you fold. Extend the arms back alongside the hips, let the head go heavy. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, and we lower the fingertips. Step the right foot back into your lunge. Inhaling, left arm open skyward. And we'll stay for an exhale. Perhaps you lean a little to the right. One more inhale. Do you reach any higher? Exhale into your plank pose. Palms are pressing the earth away as the toes all align. Inhale and we shift to the tips of the toes. Exhale and we lower those 3 points, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to Cobra, as high as you'd like. Exhale and we melt. First the Hara meets the mat, then the heart, then the head. Extend the arms back alongside the hips, just like you did standing. As you inhale, lift the arms, heart and head for a half locust. Exhale and we lower it all back down. The inhale brings you into another half locust or a full, adding the legs. Exhale and we return to earth, hands align with the heart. Inhale, tabletop, toes tuck. With the exhale, press into your child's pose. Breathe in. And out. Inhale as you glide into tabletop, knees lift. Exhale and the Hara launches hips to the sky. Inhale up onto your toes. The exhale, heels drop to the left. Feel free to bend the knees if you want to. And inhale brings you into down dog, left leg rises gracefully. The exhale, open up the hip. One breath in, one circle of that left ankle. Exhale as your twisted plank. Notice where the twist is happening. The center of the body. Inhale to your three-legged dog. Give your head a little wobble. And with the exhale, step forward. Inhale and the arms reach back into your hovering lunge. Press into the ball of that back foot. With the exhale, warrior two. Hips and shoulders point right. And inhale to adjust or just to explore, to dance with the breath. And an exhale to set the drishti ahead. Here, breathe in, the breath the only thing moving now. Feel the Hara expand, spaciousness, physically and emotionally. Exhale. Last inhale, flip the front palm as if you were holding a handful of breath. The inhale, reverse warrior. Toss it overhead. Exhale into side angle. Left elbow to knee or take it further if you prefer. And here we'll stay for a breath in, savoring the expansion. A breath out, knowing right where you are. Inhale as you cartwheel up through warrior two. Straighten the left knee, quarter turn on your mat, sideways. Stay upright. As you exhale, draw the hands to the hips. Inhale and the elbows come close together behind you. As the fingers draw back on the hip points, right there in front of the Hara. With the exhale, we're folding from that physical, gravitational, vibrational center into Prasarita B. Stick with tradition, handstand the hips, elbows continuously come together, or vary it in a way that feels better to you by dropping the hands or adding a little motion. One more breath here, in and out. Next inhale, we're lifting up just enough to lower hands to the earth. With the exhale, we'll take a bend in the right knee, the back knee. Keep the hips high, or you can sink them low and flex. Left toes up toward the sky. Hands on the earth or to the heart for one breath in. With the exhale, we're switching sides. Right knee straightens as the left bends into your version of Skandasana. Breathe in. As you breathe out, turn to face the front of the mat. Inhale and the left knee straightens for your pyramid pose. With the exhale, you might step that back foot in a bit if it's more accessible, more comfortable to you. Inhale, just a little lift onto the fingertips. With the exhale, let yourself fully melt over the left leg. And with your next inhale, lean into that left foot as you lift the right up into your variation of hovering, warrior three, or standing split. The exhale, you might consider bringing the left hand to the left ankle. One more breath in. Exhale and we'll lower. Right foot down beside left. Inhale and the spine lengthens. Arms reach back alongside you. With the exhale, let's fold. Hands come into fists at the back of the ankles. With an inhale, gently pound up the calves. Maybe all the way up to the hips. And with the exhale, back down again. As you inhale, roll up to stand. Shimmy the shoulders as you rise this time, loosening up. One full cycle of flow done. The exhale, roll the shoulders back in the sockets. And in Tadasana, as you breathe in, you might take a circle of the head to the right. And as you breathe out, consider one roll to the left. With an inhalation, bring the hands to the belly. With an exhale, they gently press in comfort. As you inhale, reach straight up for Urdhva. And with the exhale, fold down into Uttanasana. Inhale and we'll lengthen the spine. If you'd like, extend the arms forward alongside the ears. Exhaling, lower the fingers, step the left leg back. As you inhale, the right arm reaches up to the sky for your twist. Exhale, plank pose. Feel yourself slide into it, aware of that center, always established, always there. As you inhale, shift to the tips of the toes. With the exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, or take a half chaturanga if you prefer, lowering the knees, bending the elbows to 90 degrees. With an inhale, cobra. As you exhale, melt down to your mat. Extend the arms back alongside of you. With an inhale, a half for a full locust. And with the exhale, lower. Hands can interlace behind you if you'd like. Inhale into one more locust variation of your choice. And an exhale to release, palms flattened beside the chest. Inhale, tabletop, toes tuck. Exhale into child's, just this one release. Inhale, tabletop, knees lift. Exhale into downward facing dog. The inhale, rise onto your toes. Exhale and the heels melt to the right. If you'd like, bend the knees. If you want, lift the left arm. Inhale, down dog, right leg rises. Exhale and the knee bends, stay, or lift the right hand to hover or flip. One breath rolls through you here. You roll with the exhale into turbo plank, shoulders over wrists, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, press through your toes, aware of your center. Exhale as you step forward. Stay low in your lunge. As you inhale, just reach the arms back. Exhale into warrior two. Breathe in, maybe a little lift. Breathe out, and you set it. One big breath in. The exhale, flip the front palm. Inhale for reverse warrior. With the exhale, extended side angle or balancing half moon by reaching the right fingers toward the front edge of the mat, lifting the left leg to about parallel with it. Deep breath in. If you're in Ardha Chandrasana with your exhale, step back into warrior two. Inhale, and we're all coming up through warrior two, straightening the right knee and taking a quarter turn to the left. Exhale, you'll drop the hands behind you to interlace if that's okay for your shoulders. As you exhale, we're folding from that center point into Prasarita Padottanasana C. Clasp can rest on the sacrum or reach way up overhead. As always, you're welcome to vary as you wish. Aware of any physical sensation. Aware of what is catching your attention and how you feel about it. With your next inhale, lift up enough to release, hands to the earth. As you exhale, take your bend in the left knee for Skandasana, sinking only as low as you need here and now. Any variation you like with the arms or with the inhale, you can open them up, reaching left arm out in front of the left knee, right hand way up to the sky. The exhale, we're switching sides. You can use the hands for balance or not. Left knee straight, right knee bent. Do you open the arms wide on your inhale? And with the exhale, we turn to face the front of the mat. Inhale, and the right knee straightens for your pyramid. You can flex the toes if you'd like. With the exhale, that option to step the back foot in about halfway to shorten your stance. Very next inhale, lift the left leg towards standing split, where you can stay and clasp the ankle. Or maybe with the exhale, you bend the left knee and take the right hand up to reach for the foot. If you're working handstands, you're welcome to flatten the palm shoulder width distance apart. Take a few calf raises or hops up off the right foot. For one more cycle of breath in. With the exhale, slow release into your forward fold. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Optional, reach forward with the arms. With the exhale, fold. Bend the knees so you can wrap the arms around them in a tight hug, where we'll stay for one extra breath in. The exhale, release. As you inhale, roll up to stand, circling the wrists as you rise. And with your exhale, roll your shoulders back. In Tadasana, feel free to close your eyes or soften the gaze, to roll the head or even the hips, bringing the awareness back down into that space, just below, just behind the navel. With your next inhale, bring your hands to it. The exhale, they press back gently. And inhale fills the Hara so profoundly the hands pop right off and reach up to the sky. With the exhale, let's fold for our final round. This time, let the arms be heavy. Inhale, and you lift about halfway up. Fingers don't have to touch the earth. With the exhale, step the right foot back. Left arm reaches skyward as you inhale deeply. Exhale carries you into plank pose. Inhale as you shift to the tips of the toes. Exhale into Ashtangasana or half chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, and we lower to the earth. Another cobra or locust if you'd like. But with the inhale, we'll rise into it. With the exhale, we'll lower and you'll prepare for one more heart opener. Another option is to bend the knees and clasp the ankles for bow, or of course to skip it altogether. If you're lifting, come on up on your inhalation. As you exhale, melt down to earth, releasing hands alongside the heart. With the inhale, you rise into tabletop. Tuck the toes, aware of the Hara. The exhale, child's. Inhale, tabletop, knees lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, heels drop to the left. You can add on, bending the knees, lifting the right arm. Inhale for down dog, left leg rises. The exhale, knee bends, stay, or lift the left hand to hover, or take it all the way into a flip. With your next exhale, turbo plank. Squeeze knee to nose. Feel the Hara surrounded by the body. Inhale, and the left toes rise. Exhale, and they step forward. Stay low. As you inhale, reach the arms back. Exhale into Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, need to adjust. Exhale to settle. Breathe in. Flip the front palm, the exhale lands in it. Inhale as your reverse warrior. Exhale into side angle or balancing half moon, lifting the right leg and right arm. Inhale, wherever you are. If you're flying, step back to warrior 2 with your exhale. Inhale, and we all lift. Straight knees, quarter turn. With the exhale, hinge at your center. Hands clasp the ankles or big toes for Prasarita D. And inhale, and you'll press into whatever you're clasping to find length, the extension from that space in your middle. With the exhale, use your grip to draw yourself right into where you need to go. Now breathe. Inhale, and you'll release what you're clasping, hands to the earth. Exhale, and you'll bend the right knee for your variation of Skandasana. With the inhale, you might vary the arms, possibly opening them wide. With the exhale, you might even take a partial bind, wrapping the left arm behind you, or a full right hand reaches back to clasp left. One more breath in. With the exhale, we'll switch sides. Right knee straight as the left bends. Inhale, and you choose if you'd like to open up the arms. The exhale, consider binding if you've opened. Inhale. Exhale as you unwind to face the front of the mat. As you inhale, left knee straightens, maybe the toes flex in pyramid. The exhale, if they've lifted, lower them. You might hop the right foot in a bit. And with your next inhale, lift the right leg for standing split. Or Chapasana if you'd like to bend the knee and reach left hand up for foot. Handstand prep or hops if you'd like. For one more inhalation. With the exhale, we're slowly lowering the right knee down behind the left heel and coming to sit. We're going to lay it all the way down onto our backs, where we'll take one deep breath in as the head gently lowers. Reach the arms up alongside it. As you exhale, take the knees over to the right, into a twist. Now you're welcome to adjust the hands out to the sides, or you can bring the left hand to the lower back, right hand to the left knee. For one more big inhalation here. Aware of the belly filling. And an exhale, noticing the contraction of that space that allows you to deepen your twist. With your inhale, slowly use the elbows, if they're there, to roll onto the back. To unwind the legs, extending both feet up toward the sky. And with the exhale, bend the left knee. Cross the right over it. And then drop the knees to the left for your twist. Adjust as you'd like, maybe scooting the left shoulder to the left or bringing the right hand to the lower back. Chin slightly tucked in to keep the neck nice and long. You might even bring the left hand to the belly, where you can feel it press with the inhale. The exhale, you release tension in the left shoulder along with the breath. With your inhale, roll onto your back. Unwind the legs. Catch the knees in a hug. Now that space that we've been moving from, snuggled in. If it feels good to rock side to side, to massage the back of the body that protects all that between it and the front, take it. And with your next exhalation, pause. As you inhale, we're opening up into our final resting pose. Whether you choose to keep the knees bent, flopped open in Supta Baddha Konasana, or pointed skyward, knocking together, or if you'd like to straighten them out into a traditional Shavasana. On your exhale, you might take a snuggle, wiggling your way into comfort. And with your inhale, extend the arms out to the sides, palms open, fingers spread. With your exhalation, we're bringing first the left hand, the nurturing, to the belly, and then placing the strength of the right on top. If it's accessible, let the elbows just drop to the earth on either side of you. And feel the next inhalation flow straight to the Hara, your gravitational, spiritual, vibrational center, your connection to yourself, to all. Through a wide open mouth, exhale. Another deep breath here in this place that provides a continuous loop of resonance, of reciprocity, where we're able to cultivate all that we need. Exhale. With your next inhalation, slide the hands up to the heart, that second point of contact for the signals initiated in the Hara. Exhale through your mouth or nose. Breathe in. If you'd like, blow or flutter the exhale away, loosening everything that's emanating from the heart. With your inhale, lift the hands up to cover the eyes. With the exhale, just become aware of the warmth seeping in to the brain. The third stop on that route up. Inhale. And with the exhalation, you'll gently roll onto your right side. You can release the hands now. Pause here for a breath in. Just aware of your connection to yourself, to your practice, to each other, to the universe. And exhale in confirmation. With an inhale, make your way up into the seated position where you began. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back. Flip your palms skyward. And just pause for a cycle of breath. With an inhalation, bring the left hand to the belly. With the exhale, the right hand covers the heart. Inhale, and we'll lift both hands to unite in Anjali Mudra in front of the head. And as you exhale, let the brow just rest against the hands, connecting head, heart, and Hara. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Namaste.